They're around to help you, to serve you, to protect you, to bless you. I'm talking about angels. I'm Dave Earley. Thanks for joining us. We're going to be talking for the next few minutes a little more about ways angels serve us. And let me give you several today. Here we go. Angels give us comfort. We find them in the scriptures comforting God's people. Hagar was sent away by Sarah, and she was pregnant, yet God sent an angel to comfort her. In 1 Kings 19, Elijah was down and discouraged, and God sent an angel to give him to bake him a cake of food and say, "Get up, eat. It's not so bad." Matthew 4, Jesus went into a period of temptation, and an angel went with him, encouraging him. Luke 22, Jesus is in the Garden of Gethsemane, and angels are there to encourage him. Angels give comfort. Angels deliver messages. In fact, the word angel in the New Testament, which is Greek, that's the Greek word, angelos, that's the Greek word for messenger. Angels, when you hear the word angel, think messenger, because that's what the word literally means. So, all through the scriptures, dozens of times we see angels delivering important messages. For example, when Mary found out she was pregnant, the Lord sent an angel to talk to her. The Lord sent an angel to speak to Joseph. God sends angels sometimes as his messenger. Number 3, they escort Christians to heaven. Jesus tells about the poor man, the beggar, and then the rich man. And he says when the beggar died, angels came and escorted him, carried him to heaven. Billy Graham tells the story of when his grandmother died. He was around when she died, and the last word she said, she brightened up and she said, "Oh my, I see heaven. I see Jesus. I see the angels. They're here for me." When my mom died, she had been kind of unresponsive for a couple days. But on the last day of her life, there was a moment where she hadn't seen my brother, and when he came into the room, she became awake. She became alive. She became lucid. She was able to interact with him. And then not long after that, she brightened up. And it was as if the whole room brightened up. It's as if somebody had flipped a switch and more lights came on. And you could tell that her face of peace and a calm came over her. And then the light just began to go down. And the light came out of her face. And she passed from this life to the next. I definitely believe there were angels in that room who were there escorting my mom to heaven. They observe us. There are angels watching you right now. They watch what you do. They watch what you do in the morning. They watch what you do at night. They watch what you do when you're around other people. They watch what you do when you're on your own. Think about that. You're going to do something stupid or something sinful. It's not that no one will notice. Angels are noticing, and they keep record of these things. The last one I want you to see is angels exist to worship, to worship God. There's lots of accounts of angels worshiping God in the Bible, Isaiah chapter 6, but especially to prompt us to worship God. Colossians chapter 2, Paul says, don't worship angels. Some people, they don't want to deal with God and sin and the Bible and judgment and the bloody death of Jesus. So they kind of opt into worshiping angels. Well, if they're doing that, they're ending up worshiping the wrong type of angels. We'll talk about that more in another session. But, for example, in Revelation 19 and Revelation 22, the Apostle John, he's having this vision of heaven. He's experiencing what's coming in the future. And he sees this great, big, strong, mighty angel. He falls at his feet, and the angel says, "Get up, don't worship me. Worship God." Chapter 22, he sees this big, strong, mighty angel, and he bows down to worship the angel. He says, "Get up. I'm a servant just like you are. Worship God." If there's any message I want you to take from angels, is not only be encouraged by their presence and their ministry to you, but be prompted to worship God. They're not the ones to be worshiped. They weren't created to be worshiped. They don't deserve worship. God does. Worship the true and living God. Worship His Son, the Lord Jesus Christ. I'm Dave Early. Thanks for joining us. If you like this type of teaching, you can follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to talk more next time about angels.